If you are in the UK looking for the best gaming PC that fits your budget, has good reviews, and will achieve great gaming performance, then you came to the right video. I will show you 5 different pre-built PC recommendations for 1080p, 1440p and even 4K resolution. And by the way, I made sure that every PC has no bottlenecks, that way you do not experience any bottlenecks or FPS drops while gaming. You will find a link to each computer with the latest prices down below in the video description. My name is Valentino, that being said, let's start. If you are working with less than £1,000 and you want a great budget gaming computer, this first PC will be the perfect one for you. This is the ATMI gaming system and it's going to be ideal if you want to play at 1080p high to ultra settings in the most high demanding games, or if you want to play at 1440p high to ultra as well. So if you want to play at 1080p, you will be achieving very high frame rates, and I'm talking about well over 90 FPS on average in these high demanding titles, and then over 70 FPS if you want to play these high demanding games at 1440p. So very strong level of gaming performance, especially for the price. But I will be talking about pricing in just a moment. This system has an i5-12400F processor and 32 gigs of RAM, so it's going to be amazing for streaming as well, and in esports shooters like Valorant, Fortnite and CS2, you can expect well over 300 plus FPS on average, so feel free to go with a 360Hz or 240Hz 1080p or 1440p monitor. It also has RGB fans, plenty of airflow, really nice aesthetics in my opinion, and the price will be under £900. In my opinion, this is the best value gaming system in this entire video. Now, if you have more money to spend and you want to play at 1440p ultra settings and you want to be able to play any game that you want, or if you want to play at 4K and you don't want to go over £1,200, this next system will be the best for you. This is the Crossfire 7 gaming PC and it has the Nvidia RTX 5070. This is one of the best 1440p graphics cards in the entire market that you can also use for 4K 60 plus FPS on average, depending on the exact settings and depending on the game. You also get a better processor in the i5-14400F and 32 gigs of RAM, so again, an amazing PC for streaming, content creation, productivity work, and then for esports games, you can expect well over 300 plus FPS at 1440p resolution competitive settings or 4K or 1080p, so feel free to go with a 360Hz 1080p or 1440p monitor or a 240Hz 4K one. And then you get an amazing case in the Montec Air 100 ARGB, which I have used in the past for some of my PC builds, and let me tell you, this case looks amazing and it has plenty of airflow. So in terms of cooling, this PC is top tier as well for the price that you are paying, which by the way, you are paying £1,050 by the time of filming. This is a very solid price for a system with the RTX 5070. Now, if you are looking for a high-end computer and you want to play either at 1440p maxed out settings, and I'm talking about the most high demanding games out there, high to ultra settings, even with ray tracing enabled if you want to, or you want to play at 4K high to ultra settings, but you don't want to go over £2,000, then this is the CyberPower Lux gaming system. Now, this PC has the fastest CPU in the entire market in the Ryzen 7 9800X3D. So in terms of high CPU demanding games or esports shooters, you will be achieving very high frame rates. So feel free to max out any monitor refresh rate, whether it's 1080p 540Hz, 1440p 480Hz, or 4K 240. And then you also get one of the best graphics cards in the entire market in the Nvidia RTX 5070 Ti. This is one of the best ones out there and it will be ideal for 1440p ultra settings in the most high demanding games, and then at 4K you can expect over 80 FPS on average in these high demanding titles. And of course, if you want to use the upscaler in DLSS, you will be achieving even faster frame rates and you will be keeping that crisp image quality. And of course, you get 32 gigs of DDR5 memory. This is faster memory than before. Now the price is quite high at around £1,750, but it's definitely not the most expensive system out there and it's one of the best high-end value systems. Now, if you want to play at 4K and you want to play on ultra settings and you want higher performance, then I recommend you getting this next PC. This one is also from CyberPower and it's very similar to the last system because you get the fastest CPU in the entire market in the Ryzen 7 9800X3D. So once again, you can max out any monitor refresh rate, but inside of this system, you get one of the best graphics cards in the market in the Nvidia RTX 5080. The Nvidia RTX 5080 is a beast of a 4K GPU, allowing you to play any game at 4K, high to ultra settings in high demanding titles. And of course, you can also play with ray tracing enabled, although if you want to play the highest demanding games out there with Ray Tracing Ultra, I do recommend you turning on the DLSS quality for better performance. There's no game that you can't run at 4K or 1440p, of course, if you want to max out. And for 1440p, you will be more than happy with the last system. Now, this PC by the time of filming goes for £2,250, so it's very expensive. If you want to get one of the best systems while keeping the budget under £3,000, this one will be perfect. However, if you don't care about money and you want the fastest performance, then you want to get this next system, which is the Eons Gaming Desktop. Now, this PC has once again the fastest CPU in the entire market for gaming in the 9800 XDR, and you get the fastest graphics card in the entire market in the Nvidia RTX 5090. You can max out any game that you want at 4K resolution. I mean, as I said before, it's the fastest one, so it's going to be the fastest for gaming and content creation. It doesn't matter what you want to do, and of course you get 32 gigs of DDR5 memory and 2 TB of SSD, so it's plenty of storage. This is one of the best PCs out there in the entire market in the UK, and the total price will be around £3,500, which is very, very expensive. But again, I do recommend you buying this system if you just don't care about money. You just want the fastest PC out there, but if you care about money, you can get one of the last two systems and be very happy with them. Remember that the prices might be different when you're watching this video, so I do recommend you checking the latest prices and availability from the links down in the video description. And if you're willing to build a PC yourself, you might be getting better price to performance. So for that reason, I made an entire video talking about the best PC builds in the UK. I do recommend you watching that one in the top right corner of the screen if once again you are willing to build one yourself. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.